Alright, where do I need to go?
Cleansing Chapel. Let me go ahead and turn mine on.
Oh yeah, so the new updates to Railjack apparently reduced the average time of a exterminate Railjack mission in the Vale from 30 minutes to 2.
Well, that brings me some hope.
Alright, I need to talk to the guy next to the altar thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, don't mind me. Didn't mean to fall apart. Now, Ashen One, I have a kindness to ask of you. My lady lives in the cold.
Alright, this should be live. I'm gonna switch my headset.
I need you to
Really
show
quick.
her flame. A proper flame that will burn the rot away. If you truly are ash, then it must be fire that you seek. Ah, thank you. They of ash never fail. Just a moment, then. The painting of Ariandel. Well, rotted scrap of it, that is.
Let's get this started.
Go on. Take it. Touch it.
Oh, Gale. Still creepy, even 2 years later.
And then the ashes were too.
God, he's so creepy.
Is your live stream going?
Yeah, it is.
Because it's not giving me the option to include my audio.
Oh no, it's automatically included because of the capture card.
Oh, right, I forgot. So how's that been working for you?
I don't think it's been working too bad. It was pretty decent yesterday, at least parts that I caught. Yeah, it sounded like from your end there weren't any issues, so I'd call that a
My
win.
summon sign is down.
Alright, I'm going to the thing to touch the thing. I'm getting sucked in right now.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the last text I sent you about your stream yesterday. I don't think I was getting any game audio, but I don't know if it just wasn't picking it up or if it was just really low.
It was really low, because I switched to my laptop and pulled up the stream, and then put some headphones in and listened to it, and it was just, the game was really low. I turned it up afterwards, so it wasn't as bad, but yeah. Oh yeah, did you, I don't know, when you spawn, did you turn around and talk to the guy in the, like, blood eggs?
Oh, no. Well, look, a person.
Well, I wouldn't call
Or
him a
what
person.
passes for one.
I'm gonna say, call him a hit.
Have you just arrived? How very unusual. Just how long has it
You're so
been?
weird, dude.
Rejoice, my new friend. For this is a true haven of the forlorn, the cold and gentle painted world of Ariandel. Quick, go along. Find one for yourself. A sweetly rotting bed to lie
Yeah, I guess we
upon.
should come through online, huh? Are you done talking to him?
Yep.
Okay. I think what level am I? 106? Okay. Oh, I never turned in the soul of the Nameless King. Oh well. Welcome to the Himalayas. Dark Souls, the Himalaya edition. Alright. Oh yeah, remember the Fair Knights? Well, they're back, now with spears. And sabers. I'm guessing what they did when they made Ariandel was they got into a room and like, hey, everyone loves the Abyss Watchers. What can we do to make them more annoying? What if we make them throw Cyborgs? What if we give them curved swords? Oh man, people love curved swords, right? Oh, they hate them. Because they're garbage? Oh. The freaking followers of Farron. Just the worst.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, that's scripted. Oh yeah, part 2. Hey, what else do people hate? What about dogs? What about we just put all of them in this DLC? What if we make them wolves and when they howl, they summon more dogs? Oh, I think we angered the big one.
Oh. Ow.
Maybe we didn't. I could have sworn I heard him howl. Maybe not.
There's another small one, though.
There is. Okay, he's just gonna ignore me. I just tried to deflect like in Sekiro. Okay. Oh, there's the big one. See him on that hill.
Oh.
I'm surprised. Usually he comes down here and like messes with you, but I guess he's not gonna do it this time. He's just gonna summon more of his little buddies. Oh, never mind.
You were saying?
Okay. Hey. Hey, you should stop that right now. Ow. People love dogs, right? Yeah. What if we made a dog boss? Yeah, it's a great idea, Jim. Let's do that. Let's make a dog boss.
You died.
It's good to be the best. What if we make a dog boss and then made him Sonic? This is like a great idea. Holy cow.
My very own
Well,
home now.
Well, once the game lets me, I'll put my summon sign back down. There we go.
Oh, I probably should not have done that.
What have you done?
Just wasted FP for no freaking reason. Okay, that's fine. I wonder if you could do Mordred in this game.
What weapon would you use?
There's gotta be a great sword somewhere. Maybe the bastard sword? Might not be a bad idea, with like some sort of enchantment on it.
By the way, did you see the thing I texted you earlier?
The pin? No, I haven't looked at it yet.
Well, why not?
I was busy.
How dare you?
Alright, let's try that again. I seem to remember there being something, well, other than that guy. Up here, right?
Oh! This man turned around and began hitting me while I was still backstabbing him. Like, I
There's there
literally
more.
backstabbed him, I dealt the backstab damage, and yet he didn't fall over. He just turned around with my sword still impaled through him and started
Just like-
slashing.
I don't care, sir. Is there not a path to go up here? No, it's just back to the bonfire. Maybe you have to go down and then come back up. Well, I don't think of any importance up there anyways, but I didn't want to just look. Oh yeah, watch out, this is also like prime invader territory. No, shut up. No, that's too late. Huh. Never noticed that before. Oh, hello everybody! Oh, I didn't expect that! How many people to be up here? Alright, follower javelin, okay. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Isn't that the one that... the weapon art? No, not that. Yeah. Oh, I hit something. What?
Probably a wolf.
Let's go back to... Oh, I hit a tree. Oh, right, the tree's coming on. Please don't!
Why would you do this?
Freaking horror trees. Oh, this one's alive too now. Okay, well.
And another one behind it.
Wait, another one. Arendelle just sucks. Why do the trees come alive? Oh, that's a lot of wolves. And they're already calling the big one, aren't they? Okay, is there a wolf right here for you?
Where you're standing?
Yeah.
A corpse?
Like a dead one? Is he in like
Yeah.
any weird positions?
No.
He's like all stiff for me.
Oh.
Okay.
For me, he wobbles around like any other corpse you step on in this game.
We could just run past him. It's not like we can kill him here anyways. You want to just run past
Your
him?
choice.
Yeah, we're just gonna run past him. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop, sir. You can't see me. I'm invisible. Okay, we're good. Alright, now Viking time. Oh, nope. Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
Okay, now some of these dudes have dogs with them, I think. Yeah, they do. Because that just makes everything freaking better. Have a dog come with it. Oh yeah, there's also an archer up in the tower, so watch out for that.
Oh.
And his arrows explode.
That's not what hit me.
No, I know, I didn't point that out. Oh no. Ooh, at my height, I'm stabbing him in the dick. That's gonna suck. Oh, he's not dead.
Yeah, he wasn't dead.
Hey, please stop. Getting mighty close there. I don't like it. Alright, please just don't kill me with your big hammer thing with a rock. Alright, this archer has gotta stop. He's way too freaking annoying to be left alive. I think he just tried to shoot down. Well, he could damage himself. Oh no.
If only.
That didn't work. That didn't work out at all. I gotta point out, I didn't even like fully see my screen there. My camera was full. That was a Hail Mary. If I've ever seen one. That. Oh no, it's this guy. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Thank you. Did I kick him off? Yeah! This is freaking Sparta, bro. Did that kill him? I don't think that killed him. No, that killed him.
I got
Okay.
souls.
It just took a minute. Something. Well, there's something over on that side. I don't think I can get to that side though. Maybe I can. I run over here and jump. That's going to kill me. Yep. Okay.
Nice.
Why?
Well done, sir.
Oh, we have to go all the way back! God, okay. Alright, I get it. That's what I deserve. That was a stupid tax. I shouldn't have done that. That was bad. I'm pretty sure there was actually like a bridge on the other side that if I just walked around the tower we could have gotten to. God, I gotta do all this over again. Oh my god.
Alright. Well, summon sign is down.
Well.
Hmm?
This dude still in the cave, like jerking off or whatever. Yeah, he is. Every once in a while, when you come back to this bonfire, like you'll spawn in and he'll just be in there. You'll just hear like the echoes of like or whatever. Like, why was this thing that needed to be added? Game. This benefits my experience, none. If anything, it detracts. I get to hear this weird fly monster masturbating. Oh cool, I'm being invaded. Did I have a seed of a giant tree? I never went back and picked one up, did I? No, I did not. Did it summon you in? Oh, it did summon you in. Very cool. I don't have any rings of favor either, do I? Nope, sold all of them. Cool. That works. That works for me, sure. Hey, could you stop with your, like, unending combo? Thank you. My question is, where did it put the invader? I'd assume it
I've
would have
been
put him up
wondering
here,
that.
but I haven't seen him anywhere. Although, as soon as we activate this, he's gonna be able to hear it, so... Know where we are then. But just run past the wolves. I'm not gonna deal with all this again. Especially not with the invader here, he's just gonna like trigger all the wolves.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't knock me off. Oh, found the invader. He's coming for you, watch out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you gotta run to your AI buddies? Okay, cool. How the heck is he rapid firing that so quickly? Like, he's never shot that many arrows at once. Oh boy.
Okay.
That's cool. Oh boy, that's cool.
By the way, rolling apparently means nothing to him. He caught me right in the middle of it a few different times.
Alright, come on, come on. What the heck is the invader even doing? Oh. Yeah, I don't care, dude. point down.
You got him?
Yep. Alright, let me go collect my souls and then I'll come to the next bonfire and then I'll just teleport back and we'll run you through all this.
Alright.
Oh, please don't follow me all the way inside, Wolf. That would really suck. Okay, good. He's not going to do that. Man, where would I put my souls? I know it's not going to put it in the platform that I landed on, but... Hey, bye! Please don't! God, getting down from here is going to be a pain. Souls game. Where'd you put them? First, let's get you out of the way, because I don't want to have to deal with that anymore. Where did it put them? Crap.
Game just ate them.
Apparently.
They don't exist anymore.
Oh no, I put them. Okay, I put them over here. Phew. What's up top? Large solo weary warrior. And what is this over here? Please don't fall off, please don't fall off, please don't fall off. Captain's ashes, okay. The ethereal oak shield, okay. Hey, please don't. He followed me all the way up the stairs. Yeah, he did. Okay. I just drop attacked him. Actually, what if I just... I can hear the dog. Why? Why is this even a thing? Why did the dog follow me all the way up here? Go away! Why is this the place that you have access to?
Sounds like you're having fun.
It's horrible! He sucks! He's the worst! Oh, and the big one's back. Please activate, please activate, please activate, please activate, thank you. Oh! You can hear him trying to climb down that mountain. Nope, you go away. Oh, what's up that back? No, I'm not gonna go on any exploratory routes by myself. We're just not gonna do that. Man, it might be time for a new controller soon.
Oh?
Yeah, I feel like my buttons are sticking slightly. Like my
Oh.
face buttons. Alright, I'm just gonna throw my subs down so you don't have to have yours down anymore.
Alright. Honestly, I'd completely forgotten mine were down.
Nice one! Oh, please have him being summoned as a phantom and not as a blue spirit. Okay, good. It's always when I'm trying to do literally anything else that suddenly the game's like, hey, we're gonna summon you as like a blue spirit and like a spear of the church and like these other 15 things. Things that like when you were actively trying to farm them like 6 months ago and the game was active and there was a player base, we wouldn't summon you for, but now that you're trying to do other things, we're like, we're just gonna pick him out of here.
Seems reasonable to me.
Just ridiculously frustrating.
That's more like how a backstab is supposed to behave.
Dude, this guy could compete in the Olympics. Holy crap. Oh, hey, look, it's that same guy.
Seriously?
It is. It's literally the same guy. Okay, cool. Thanks. I just completely missed.
Guessing we're just gonna dash through the dogs.
Let's hunt for him. I think he spawned behind us. If he spawned behind us, then I say we take care of him now. But if not, then I guess we'll have to do it
Yeah,
later.
definitely.
Hey, could you not? You should stop being the like world's worst circus entertainer. Where is this guy? It can't be that hard to find a bright red glowing man out in the snow.
You would think that.
Evidently, it's a lot harder than I expected.
So when you
You just
invade a player,
Mhm.
it tells you the name of the player you're invading, right?
When you summon in, yeah.
As someone who has invaded before, how often do you actually notice that?
Pretty often.
Okay.
But I mean,
Like, it's
you gotta
something.
think. You gotta think. I was really big into PvP for like a long time.
Yeah.
So I would like make notes of every single person that I invaded, and also because like there are a lot of people that were like starting fight clubs, so I'd have to like remember their names that I invaded. Because like fight clubs, there's all these like stupid rules and stuff. Like I don't care about fight club. Like I participated in a few, and they were okay, I guess. But I was more just about the invading and stabbing people and being a jerk.
Here he is. Yeah, honestly, like, I was only asking because I wonder how consistently you could fool players if you had a phantom with the untrue dark ring, and then like the host with whatever ring makes you look like a phantom.
Yeah, try and trigger the wolf boss. I already know it.
Honestly, I feel like we shouldn't have even followed him this far.
Nah, he's dead. Give you a point down
That's
again.
nice, because I'm
I killed
currently
you and
completely
somebody else.
surrounded by wolves.
It's this guy. Alright, hold on, I'm coming. Let me. Hold on.
Well, you're probably too late at this point.
It's Moj. Now you're fine. We just can't trigger the big guy, because that's gonna be a wolf pain. Which, that actually might be him coming down right now, so never mind. Over here is like having a stroke, what even? Alright, do you have any more Estus? If so, you might want to heal up.
Yeah.
Alright.
I actually
This
didn't
is-
use much. It's just that they were attacking me too consistently for me to have the opportunity to use any.
Just run, just run, just run! Please don't! Come on, focus on me, focus on me! Good boy.
My camera is filled with wool. Ow.
Frankie, run it. Alrighty. Where? Okay, well, this guy fell. Hey, you're not supposed to be over here. Hey, you should have summoned up by now. Hey, please go away! Okay, I think he's gone. Or at least the big one's gone. Oh, I tried to backstep, but I just failed horrifically. I'm gonna hit the Estus again. Do you care to go all the way up to the tower? You got the captain's
Is there
directions,
anything
which I
useful
think
there?
lets you buy their armor set. I mean, if you want that,
Yeah.
then we can do that. But yeah, I kind of figured. This is not the right way. This is some other place. Yeah, we should just hurriedly make our way down before he falls down. Alright, we're good. Cool. Alright, bonfires are right in here.
Awesome.
And then the next bonfire is pretty close by, so I say I just stay
Yeah.
summon.
I still
just
have plenty of
summon
Estus.
in. Yeah, because it's just like across this bridge, so. I love it when my camera is filled with the back of your head. Oh yeah, talk to Captain Edgemore over here first. No, we're not.
Should have said that before I was opening the door.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, you can
Well,
talk to him whenever. Just
you're
more thematically
living
appropriate
with
if you
the
talk to him
Lord
first.
Hollows. No bell tolls. And yet, you've slipped into the painting. Oh, no matter. If you've lost your way, the words of Lady Frida will guide you.
Well, I can't hear what he's saying. I'm gonna go murder these
Go
Corvians for no
inside,
reason.
show respect, and listen carefully.
Alright, he's done talking.
Cool.
Welcome to the painted world.
Well, you have a chat with her. I'm gonna go back to my world, because at this point I'm done here.
I have long stood beside our blessed Father.
And then I'll just run up here, I guess.
Forlorn. But
Do what?
forlorn thou seemest not,
I said I'll just run up here.
Lord of Hollows.
Alright.
I know not the missteps which led thee to this painted world, but thy duty is all, and thy duty lieth elsewhere. Return from whence thou camest. I presume it visible to
Oh
thee
god, I got teleported all the way back. I forgot.
here in this room. A meek and faded thing, but 'twill guide thee nonetheless.
Okay, so do you want to deal with the boss now or later?
Does it really matter which we do?
I mean, if we do him later, then ideally we'd be at least a little bit higher level. So, you know, it might be slightly easier one way or the other.
That's fair. I'm actually going to spend some souls right now. Yeah, I say we put it off.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go use my soul consumables real quick. That's a good point. Well, first I'm gonna go unlock this bonfire, so I'll go all the way back over here and do this again.
Ashen One, for the Lord Link. Very well. Then touch the take nourish.
Oh, I don't
Ashen
actually have
one.
enough to level, but I should have a lot of consumables now that I think about it.
I love this dude's voice.
Oh,
Yeah. Wilhelm. Hello, Madam Foot Fetish.
something funny.
I want there to be an ending of this DLC where, like, you walk in, she tells you, you should leave, you don't have any business here, and you're just like, okay, and then you walk right back out. Just never come back. Right, now I'm gonna go do stuff. Level up. That's what I meant to say. I don't know why I didn't just say it. I am big dumb, okay?
Ashen One,
Returnst from whence thou camest? I can't speak. I don't know how she says that.
Ashen One.
Guessing back to that same bonfire.
Yeah. The Firekeeper's relationship with me has got to be really strange. Like, just every once in a while, I come back, I stand in front of her for 5 minutes, crushing soul consumables in my hand, and then I come up and talk to her.
Your live stream's title is still Sekiro.
Is it really? That's great. Well, let's change that real quick. Because, that is obviously not what it's supposed to be.
Oh, I have audio on my phone apparently. Let me fix that.
Oh, whoops. Hey, fun fact, I don't know how to change that in Streamlabs, so I'm just going to minimize that and just
Well
do it
done.
from Twitch itself. Crap, what's a clever name for this? Oh yeah, okay. That would work. Yeah, we'll call it that. Did it change?
Let's see. I probably have to close it out in order for it to actually. No, it doesn't look like it.
Well, it changed on here. Let me refresh the page. Oh no, it seems to have changed on mine.
Probably just mine then.
Maybe it just takes a minute for it to update. That's my hope anyways.
My summon sign is down, by the way.
Oh yeah, we're doing mine first. Oh, yeah, pick mine back up.
Oh. If you had told me yours was down, I wouldn't have put mine down. I just figured we
No,
were doing
it's-
yours first.
It's probably best that we do mine, because I know where things are. So it's kind of easier to show than to tell. Man, could we get invaded by that guy a third time and I could just wreck him a third time on stream, live, recorded forever, for everyone to watch? And by everyone, I mean like two
also-
people.
I guess it's just my phone being dumb because the title changed on when I pulled the stream up on my computer.
Okay, that's probably just the phone being dumb then.
Alright.
Alright, let's go. The biggest problem I have with the Dark Souls 3 streams, honestly, is that there's no like music outside of boss arenas. So it's like I feel like there's just a lot of dead air and ambience and ambient like noise.
Well, if you'd come up with topics for us to discuss, then there wouldn't be.
I mean, okay, so the government opened back up here in Georgia, anyways.
Hmm.
I guess not 100%, but like 60% of the state is open at this point, or 70%, like weird number like that. Like there's still like some official buildings that haven't opened up yet, but I think most like nail salons and recreational businesses, I guess you would call them, are open. Have you noticed any change in traffic? Has it affected you any?
Honestly, I feel like traffic was already starting to get back to annoying even before that happened.
Fair enough. But you didn't see any like drastic spike?
No.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen any either. Then again, I guess really for me, the big thing was just school buses. So that's been gone for a long time now. You know? So any traffic that's not school bus or just public bus related, I'm pretty okay with. For the most part.
I'm not, but there's nothing I can do about it, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. What else did I see? Alright, can you stop screaming? I'm trying to think of topics. Come on. Okay, so how much did you see of Valhalla? AC Valhalla?
I've been meaning to, but I haven't gotten around to watching anything. I just saw a couple of articles about it.
Okay.
And most of what I texted you
That's kind of it.
covers what I read in those articles. Or what I texted you covers most of what I read in.
Man, I'm really disappointed they didn't go with my idea of just make it Vikings versus the Roman Legion. Like, it would be a great Assassins versus Templar thing. I guess maybe they figure they already had Rome as a centerpiece in Brotherhood, maybe?
They also had Rome in Origins as well.
Yeah, like I said, they also had like some Roman bits and pieces in Origins as well. So they didn't
You
want to
say
do
bits and
Rome for a
pieces,
third
but
time.
the main villain of the game was Julius Caesar. I wouldn't call that just bits and pieces.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know. I never played Origins. I played like 30
Okay.
minutes at your house, and all we did was, or all I did was run over people with horses.
I don't know. Main might be exaggerating it a bit, but one of the major villains.
He's one of the major villains, though. I have heard that
Yeah.
much. So. Oh no, I know Stark and Dom were saying that they were getting sick of the non-Assassin's Creed games. Which, I gotta be honest, I'm kind
Well,
of inclined to
they
agree.
can, I guess
feel
they'll
like if
continue
they
being
just-
sick because that's what Valhalla looks like it's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't particularly care either way just because if it's, I mean, you know, it's fun, I'll play it. I really enjoyed Odyssey, but as I've said multiple, wow, that was a voice crack. As I've said multiple times before, I didn't enjoy
I found a
Odyssey
ghostly
as an
crate.
Assassin's... What?
I found a crate that I can just walk through. I don't know if it's showing on yours.
I can't hit it either. Wow. Okay. But yeah, I never enjoyed Odyssey as like an Assassin's Creed game. It was more Greek mythology simulator for me.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if they do Valhalla the same way, where it's just, you know, Viking simulator, I'd be pretty okay with that.
Here's the thing. It does look like it'll be Viking Simulator. If it's the Norse mythology that you're looking for, I don't think you'll be getting that.
Oh,
in the
I
same
probably
kind of
won't.
way we kind of got with Odyssey.
I highly doubt it.
But it does look very much like generic Viking kind of thing.
Hey, look, I've gotten invaded again.
Like the premise is that that you and your people have been cast out of their home and you're basically trying to find a new one.
And doing typical Viking stuff along the way.
He does a lot of damage.
I'm dead.
Did a stupid amount of damage there.
Yeah.
Oop, he baited me. Alright, that was a good bait. What if I just did this? Oh, he's got lightning. Okay, got it. You know what goes through perseverance? This. Oh wait, never mind. Maybe I was wrong. I was wrong
From this
whole time.
bonfire to the next one wasn't that difficult of a trip, right? Do you think I could make
No.
it easily enough? No?
You should be able to, yeah. I mean, as long as you don't
May
go
as well
past
go
it,
ahead
then you
and
got
do
things
that
like the
while we're
Corvian Knight
fighting.
and stuff.
Cross the bridge, down the ladder to the right, and then the bonfire is in a kind of cave somewhere along the way that I have to
Yeah.
get a little out of my way for.
Oh, that got me. Rip. I gotta get a point down? Come on, give me the point down. No, he gave me the other game out. Okay. That's fine. It gave me the praise the sun, but on my knees. I don't know what that one's called. What's up?
I decided to go the other way at the bottom of the ladder to see what there was, and there were bugs.
Oh yeah.
Right. Oh boy, that was almost bad.
I'm going to grab my souls, then run back to the bonfire. Although I guess I didn't really have any souls to begin with. I've been super tempted to grab God of War on the PS4 because I've heard that's very much a Norse mythology simulator.
Yeah, I've been meaning to as well. I've not gotten around to it though.
But it's one of those things where like I've never played any of the other God of War games. I don't know how detrimental that will be to my experience.
From what I've heard, it's apparently really great both for people who have played them and people who haven't.
That's good. Yeah,
If you have,
Oh.
it builds off of the previous games. If you haven't, the building off is done in such a way that you're not. It's not
It's a good
real
introduction.
detriment if you don't know.
Yeah. I really don't want to go back to PlayStation 2 to play the first God of War game. I really don't. Sorry to disappoint. but
Really?
That is not my cup of tea.
I think I've gone a completely different way than I was supposed to.
You probably have, yeah. If you went down the way with the bugs.
Well, no, I went back the other way after I dealt with the bugs.
Oh.
Because that goes
Oh,
to
no.
a dead end.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah. Like, immediately at the base of the ladder, I went the opposite of the way we went before, and there were bugs. But that just dead ends to an item, and there's nowhere else to go after that. Okay,
But you
here
walked
we
all the
go.
way back
This
and then
looks
slid
familiar.
down the hill?
Yep, I just made
Yeah, okay.
a very slight wrong turn.
I guess the Origins wasn't very much of like Egyptian simulator, was it? Like as far as mythology.
There were a few, like, limited time event kind of things that.
But you didn't just
where
like
you
straight
could-
up see Artemis, or not Artemis, like Ra or something.
No.
Yeah.
Like, out of the entire game, there was only one thing that had any level of what could be considered a connection to mythology.
God, I still need to go and beat the DLCs for Odyssey.
I still
Like-
need to go and beat Odyssey in general.
Like everything else in my life, video game wise, I took a break and was like, I'll come back to this, and then that was 7 months ago. So.
Okay, so after sliding that down that hill,
Mhm.
where is the bonfire from there?
You slide down the hill, then you kind of weave your way through the, I don't know what that is, the valley between the village?
Screaming
And then-
things?
yeah, just weave your way between screaming things, hook a right, like almost a full 180 right, should bring you to where the big claw guy was, if you remember him. You either kill him or run past him, go up the ladder, and then follow the path, and that should take you to the next bonfire. Gotta rest the bonfire, actually, so I
Oh,
don't do
there's the
it.
claw guy. Ow. He does bleed.
Yeah, he's kind of a pain by himself, by the way, because those claws.
He
build
didn't
up
actually
bleed
hit
really
me any of
quickly.
the time when you and I were fighting him. Okay. I've been invaded at some point. and I didn't
Oh.
even realize it until just now.
Okay, so you're where the guy is? Like, is the invader on you right now?
The claw guy?
Yeah.
I don't actually see the invader right now. I spotted him for a second across somewhere. Oh, I think I went too far, because I think that's the Corvian Knight. I'm at the
Wait,
bridge
you went
right
way too
now.
far.
Like
Okay,
on
at
top
the
of the
bridge.
bridge.
At the bridge, turn around and look at the house. The big house
I
with
see,
the
here
open
we
door.
go.
Just go through it, yeah. Bonfire. So I'm gonna throw my subs down right there. And we'll just take care of this invader really quick. What should be the same guy?
I didn't even realize I had been invaded, but I just saw a red spirit through a doorway. Or a red phantom, I mean. And I can only assume he didn't see me, because I'm sure if he had, I'd be under attack right now. He sees me now, though.
Oh yeah. He's gonna assume that you're at the bonfire. Oh, that's how you edit your stream title and description. I'm just dumb. Got it.
Ow. He has the stupid armor.
The stupid armor?
The one that damages you when he rolls near you.
Get memed on! Get memed on, Guts! Also, I know very little about Berserk. Since when does Guts use a rapier? If memory serves, it was like an ultra great sword.
Yeah, the sword in this game, called, I think that's just called Great Sword, is his sword.
It's his sword, yeah, like... Come on, man. Can't even dedicate yourself to the cosplay? Shame. Okay, and he's running away. Got it. Cool. Oh, yeah, it didn't matter because he's
That's
not even
quite
doing
some
a thrust. He's doing like swings. Yeah, Corvian Knights are the worst.
I mean, Corvians in general are the worst.
Yeah, Corvian Knights are the actual worst though, just because they're stupid. Like, I have range and thrust. Yeah. And freaking knives, there's so much. Stop, please. No. How are you not? Okay, thank you. The Reaper's actually not that bad. Because, like, you get their full kit. You get the whole, like, thing where they jump in the air and they throw knives and everything. Like, that's just the weapon art.
Oh. A pity
It's
all I
pretty
got
cool.
was a Titanite chunk.
Oh, it's not. It doesn't drop. Okay, so the nice thing about the DLCs is that pretty much every weapon except for a select few are either guaranteed drops from certain enemies or just pick up items in the world. We just have to know where they are. So, I mean, if you wanted that, we could look it up and go find it. So I'm pretty sure that's one of the
I wouldn't mind
guaranteed ones.
having it.
Because there's
What's it
a
called?
few weapons that aren't guaranteed. Let me see. I think it's just the Corvian Rapier. Oh no, it's the Crow Quills. Sorry, but it's Crow with a Q, I think. Could be entirely wrong. Nope, okay, it's Crow with a C. Never mind, I'm just an idiot. Alright, phone, can you let me open up this link, please? Thank you.
Corvian Settlement Bonfire. Is that the one we're near? Like that we
Yeah,
just
it's just
left?
one of the thing. Follow the wall of the house on your left.
Head out
you see a
across the
smaller
bridge, follow the wall of the house on your left until you see a smaller bridge. Go across and follow the path to your left. And then you'll jump over a gap.
Oh, it's talking about this bridge? I think it's talking about this bridge.
Probably. I hear wet slapping footsteps behind us.
There's nothing there. You haven't been invaded again.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Ow.
Okay, it says there's a gap.
Yeah, it says there's a gap to jump. I wonder
Oh,
if it's
it
the
probably
item
means
on
this
that
gap.
rock.
No,
Oh.
I think it means this gap. This one right here. And then maybe in this house somewhere. Oh, hi, person. Bye.
Item right here. That's a gold.
What about in this house? Maybe somewhere in here.
I don't see anything. Give me a second. There was more to it. I just stopped there and.
Oh
into the
no,
house.
okay, they'll also be blocking your platform. That you need to run and leap off to land on the
So
elevator
is the item
platform
on
where
that
the crow
rock.
calls. Oh, okay. Yeah, so let me move out of the way. Go nuts.
I missed.
I'll just be up here, Path of the Dragon style. Don't be playing advertisements.
Oh, no, he's
I don't
gonna
wanna
knock me off
advertise
the
this
ladder, isn't
website.
Yep. I'm probably gonna die.
Oh, do you need me to come down there? Okay, hold on.
Oh. What is this? Because I didn't kill the claw guy before. Even if I had, I didn't rest, so he wouldn't respawn. But
Freaking stop stunning me.
okay. Thank you. Yeah, first time around I was able to just run past him, but this time he followed me up to the ladder and knocked me off of it.
Hey, that actually gave me S's this time.
Oh yeah, actually, by the way, right here is where I saw the invader through that window up there. Like I saw his head peeking through.
It's like a horror movie. Alright, it's not the way. It's a skip.
I'm not sure how I made that, but okay.
Alright, get yourself a good running start. Make sure you're full health in case you fall so you don't die.
There we go. Ow. Ow.
I'll be right back.
How dare you? Oh shoot. That's not what I was.
Well, you must be the other Ash, I suppose. Oh, finally, you have come. Oh, wondrous Ash, grant us our wish. Make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see flame, and you have only to to show her. You are ash, are you not? Is it not fire that you seek?
Okay. I'm back.
You're back.
Did you find more of you?
No, I was testing out the thing.
Ah. It's not bad. The quills themselves, like the little daggers, I think they have like a really high stun property. So
That's neat.
they don't do a lot of damage, but they're good for actually if you still have them equipped. No, you don't.
No.
Go ahead and equip them again.
Do what?
So go ahead and equip them again.
Alright.
Let's see. Did you see the combos that you can do with that?
There's this, and then there's also the throw. Oh, there's an item here. An ember. That's nice. Yeah, and then there's also that.
Okay, if you hit, I think it's L1, after you do that, it'll do like a counter thrust. So it's good to like close distance. Maybe it's not L1, is it R1, maybe? Crap. I don't have the quills.
Heavy attack.
Oh, did you just do it? Heavy attack, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. If they have parry tools of any kind, don't do that. That's mega telegraphed. But anything else, you're fine. Also, I would stick to doing the unless you get like super good at other people's parry timings. I would just stick to doing the L1 combo because pretty much any thrust is instant parry bait.
Yeah. For now, I'm gonna stick with what I've been using.
Yeah, no, I mean, you use the katanas or whatever, but if you ever decide, I want to use crow quills, then that's some advice to take note of. They're actually the second best backstab weapon in the game, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
Like backstab and riposte, yeah, because they do 100, I think it's 130 critical damage? Or 120? Because like the normal rapier does 15, I think. And then the dagger has the highest backstab property, or critical hit property at, I think 140? Let me confirm that. I don't have a dagger on me, so never mind. I mean, if you have dagger,
Look
you
it
can
up
confirm
while
yourself.
you're
I think it's like
making your way back
130,
up.
140. Yeah. If the dagger is 140, then the crow quills do 130, I think. But if the dagger is 130, then I think the crow quills do 120. I know that the crow quills is 10 damage behind, or 10%, whatever it calculates it as, behind the dagger.
I could look it up if my phone would work.
Actually, I have the freaking Vex for Life wiki open right now, so I'll just look at it here.
Why?
Pretty sure that's what that is, right? Critical? Yeah, so, okay. The crow quills has 120, and then the dagger is 130, I'm pretty sure. Or critical. So, I mean, that's kind of the. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but whenever I'm on like my other characters or something, I'll have the dagger in my offhand as like a.
Yeah.
You know, I'll parry somebody, switch to the dagger, then use that for the critical attack, and then switch back to the normal weapon. That's pretty much the only good thing that the dagger is used for. It's not really used for
Anything up
any
this
other
ladder?
meta builds. Yes, the rest of the game.
Okay. Kind of figured as much. Oh boy. That's...
Bye.
You nearly knocked me off with him.
Yeah, you're fine. Onwards to victory. Probably lots of death.
I heard a summon. Invaded.
Hey, look. There's an invader. That's cool.
He's down at the... like down on the ground. It'll take him a little while to get to us.
Yeah, it will. I don't really deal with him though. I guess he did already kind of kill everything except for that one Corvian that I knocked off that I'm sure he's just going to sit next to and hug his dick because he can't kill us by himself. Okay. I'm gonna jump down
Okay.
first. Probably wait a second until they're not under here, and then jump down with me.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh.
I didn't realize there was a beam here. Okay. Let's try that again. Yeah, but there's this guy down here, and then I think there's 2 more Corvians, and the... Nope. Okay, well, there he is. I thought there were 2 more Corvians, maybe it's just the one dude. Or the 2 dudes. Alright, well, I'm gonna jump attack this guy.
Locked onto
All right.
one of them, and my camera went insane for a moment.
Alright, jump down, please.
The Dark Spirit left. Ow.
It's a shame, you probably could have killed us too, because I only have like 2 Estus. Oh well. You know, I'd be curious to go back on that map, which I'm sure this will get like right away. But you know the map in, is it Brotherhood, where it shows like all the assassin bases?
I've seen your kind.
I remember this when people said like, "Oh look, there's gonna be an Assassin's Creed Japan and all that." That's where like that hype train got started up, because there was like one in Japan and there was one in Greece, and one in the Americas and all that. You know the map I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Vaguely.
I'd be curious to see if the new one is on that. Like, I don't know, Norway, I guess. Actually, there's nothing. None of the articles said anything about where it was, right? Vikings-wise, like England
I
or something.
think they're working their way into England.
Got it.
But I mean, regardless of that, like we've discussed, they probably aren't actual assassins.
No, yeah.
My lady. I swore an oath.
Well, I'm just saying as far as like. Well, I mean, okay, they're not actual assassins, but it would. I would assume the idea is that eventually they become assassins, or like an Assassin's Brotherhood is started there
I don't know. Maybe.
somehow. I wanted to. Crap. I should have.
What?
I wanted to see if I stood under that when it fell, if that would kill me.
I can when
Or
we
if it
go
just like
through on
moved me
your
out of the
end.
way. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, talk to her.
I believe I feel the scent of ash upon thee. Thou art the one of whom Uncle Gale spoke. the one to show me flame. 'Tis good. When this is done, may I return. The door is open thanks to thee.
I gotta wonder if they're just intentionally doing literally every area of the world except for Japan and or China.
I
I guess they already
know.
did China with the side-scroller one though, so I don't know if they do China again. Like, official China.
At
a big
one point,
game.
is there anything specific I'm doing here, by the way? Or
No, you just had to talk to her.
okay.
And then come out the story.
I know at one point, and of course people appropriately ridiculed this statement. Some person or another who had a hand in choosing the settings for Assassin's Creed games said that he didn't feel Japan would make for a good Assassin's Creed game or something. But apparently the same person said the same thing about Egypt, and look where that got us.
So either that person changed their mind, they're fired, or they didn't care and said, we're doing an Assassin's Creed Egypt, you can't stop us.
Corvian Settlement bonfire?
Yep. I mean, it's fine if he doesn't want to do one, you know, or I don't know, whoever makes that decision, if it's not him at this point or her, if they don't want to do one. I just like to know the reason why. Like what, like saying that wouldn't make an Assassin's Creed game, I feel like is a false statement.
Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree. I think it would make for a great Assassin's Creed game.
Although you could argue that Assassin's Creed Japan would just be easier Sekiro.
I mean, yes, in the same way Origins was just easier Egyptian Dark Souls. Like, the combat system in Origins was basically Dark Souls if you were locked into using a sword and a parry shield at all times.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. I'd be okay with an Assassin's Creed Japan. I think it'd be pretty cool, even if
Yeah,
it is just
I would
Dark
be as
Souls.
well.
Even if it is just it's not Dark Souls. Even if it is just Sekiro, but it doesn't hate you as hard.
I mean, they've also said apparently they're redoing the combat system again for Valhalla, so who knows if it'll even be similar to the combat system we have now.
From Odyssey and Origins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
guess
still,
that's
to
true.
this day, can't say what the difference was between Origins and Odyssey that made me dislike the Odyssey combat system, but not mind it in Origins. Maybe I just got so tired of it in Origins that it... I don't know.
I could see that.
Because I don't feel like they changed it much going from one game to the next, but for some reason I didn't mind it at all, and I really enjoyed it actually in Origins, but I couldn't stand it in Odyssey. Unable to join. Also, this box is still a ghost.
Are you being... Why can't I touch your something?
Do you want me to
Rest.
remove it and put it down again?
Yeah, try that.
Alright. It's
What could
down.
it be? You got secretly invaded again.
I'm resting right now, so I can't be invaded.
Did you put it down and pick it back up? I mean, pick it back up
Yes.
and put it down? Because it didn't
did.
move. Okay, now it moved. Still can't touch it though.
Huh.
Like, pick it up, travel to another bonfire, travel back, and then put it down. See if that maybe fixes it. And then I'll do the same, actually. Maybe it just needs to reload the... I don't know, the area or something?
I don't know. Personally, I definitely appreciate seeing a return to a faster-paced combat system for a new Assassin's Creed game and the actual ability to assassinate things.
You mean you didn't like being an assassin in Odyssey? What? Stealth was like borderline impossible in Odyssey. Like, let's be freaking honest.
Honestly, stealth wasn't ever that difficult to me in Odyssey. The issue is you can't one-hit kill anything with your hidden blade unless you out-level it by 10 levels.
Yeah, that too. That's dumb.
And the
the
bow
whole,
is
like-
completely useless.
That's what dude. That's why I'm saying they should have just marketed that game as Greek mythology simulator. It would have been fine.
Like, at least in Origins, yeah, the hidden blade didn't it was better than it is in Odyssey, honestly, but the hidden blade wasn't really great. But the bow was amazing. It functioned. You could kill things with it.
I mean, when you get to a point though, and I mean, I know Origins said this because that was the one thing that I think I remarked when I played at your house. When you get to the point though, where you could jump off a 30-foot building, land on a dude, stab him in the throat, and he gets back up, looks at you, and just starts laughing. It's like, okay, this is not an Assassin's Creed game anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't just kill this man. Like,
Yeah, like, you do all that and he gets up with no visible difference to his health bar.
yeah, like it's like, oh no, you did a quarter of his health. It's like, dude, in real
Sekiro
life,
was
I
a
should've
better
snapped.
Assassin's Creed game than Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yeah, it was. It really was. The only problem with Sekiro is that the casuals couldn't get into it because the game literally actively hates you. For quite frankly everything that you do, as I am experiencing at this moment. I think I am clearing one boss a weekend. That's been my goal. Just get one boss. Just one. But okay, so let's say they do Valhalla, right? Realistically, what do they move on to next?
Ow.
We did Vikings, we did Greek mythology, we did Rome technically twice, we did Egypt, already.
I mean,
We did,
yeah,
like,
you are...
Italy multiple times in general.
I am the one who
Because
brought up the
Constantinople.
fact that they've had Rome twice, but they could still do, like, an ancient Rome.
Like proper Rome, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, dude, the Roman Empire was freaking massive. You know how big of a play space you could have? If they did Rome in its prime?
India? I don't think they've
There-
had anything there.
They had one of the side scrollers in India. I don't know if they like if they're willing
I don't
to
think-
do
I don't count
places
those.
again. Well, that's what I'm saying. If they're not counting those, then they could do China again, like properly this time.
Yeah.
It's like a proper Assassin's Creed game. All right,
A
bye.
connection error occurred. I
I'll
wouldn't
go
mind
back to the
seeing.
bonfire.
I wouldn't mind seeing them do China in an actual game.
Like properly, yeah. I'd like to see
Yeah.
that. I mean, the Russian one might be a little bit difficult to do because I think the Russian side scroller was like in 1914, so like, I don't know. It wouldn't be impossible to do. Might be a little frustrating though.
Summon signs down.
I can't rest of the bonfire. I'm being invaded, aren't I? Or I already have been invaded. There it is. Hello, Sarge. Where did the United States? Central America? They could do one based around like the Mayans and stuff, I guess, or the Inca. I guess the Inca's more South America, but
I
Point
mean,
being-
they would have been pretty much gone by the time any any level of the assassins could have made it to America, could reasonably have made it to America.
fair enough. he's gonna hide. I already saw him run all the way up here. He's
I
either
don't
going
know,
to
like,
hide or kill himself.
I guess they could justify one of the more recent style of Assassin's Creed games.
What about Assassin's Creed? Creed? Really? Assassin's Creed, medieval times. Like, they kind of hinted on that with Unity, like the intro to Unity.
I mean, the first game was based during the Crusades. That's pretty medieval timesy.
Okay, it was medieval
degree.
times, but it was in the Middle East. I'm saying, like, England, like, castles and stuff.
That's fair.
Oh, you're gonna do that one? Okay, do it again. Do it, come on. Do it, do your thrust. I dare you. No, do the charge. Do the charge. Oh, you missed, come on.
He decided to change targets.
Oh, he has the counter thrust on. That's so dumb.
Can I get around behind him if I go around this house to our left?
You cannot, sadly. Did he just activate? He did. Come on, do it. That does not... Okay. You can't parry that? What? I'm sorry, what? How is that not a parry? Can you not parry the lance? Is it a two-handed weapon that you can't parry? What? I'm so confused. Oh, he's gonna kill himself. Hold on.
Do what?
Actually, I'm just going to, where's this thing?
Ah! That should have hit him.
I don't understand what the fuck
Time
timing is
fell
on this
off.
thing.
Well, good luck.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I wanted to do. My summon sign is back down. Whenever you're ready to get it.
Alright, he's dead.
Well, I'll go ahead and bring my summon sign over to close to where you are instead of...
I mean, it's not that far back of a run. I could just run back.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Going back
They
to
could do the
our
Middle East again.
conversation. Yeah. What I was
I don't
gonna
know what
say
time period,
is, I don't know. I'm not sure the idea to go with like medieval England. First off, to some degree, that might end up having, given that it looks like Valhalla will revolve around working your way into England. Yeah, you won't be playing as a knight, but it'll be
You will be fighting knights, kind of.
probably.
Probably. Yeah, I guess they never really gave like a setting, huh? I guess not in the article. Maybe they did in the Valhalla trailer. Why? Oh, he just... okay. Please don't fall off, please don't fall off.
I fell off.
That killed you, didn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
What the what? You know the spin that I do with the halberd? I did the spin and that parried him. I don't know what just happened.
Oh well, I'll,
Okay then.
I can bring
mean,
my
just stay at
summon
the
sign
bonfire that you're
somewhere up
at.
there. Okay.
I'm just gonna run past
In
all
that
these
case,
guys. I
I'll
don't even
go.
really care.
Actually, don't have enough souls to spend yet, so I'll just.
Oh, you made your way outside! That's so dumb! I thought they were too wide to fit through that door, but it was a lie.
You died.
I did!
Well, my summon sign is on the middle of the bridge.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run back up there.
Okay.
Nice.
You know what could be interesting?
Still on the topic of Assassin's Creed, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Is an Assassin's Creed game set in Japan based around when Oda Nobunaga was unifying Japan.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Because that would not only be an interesting setting for the game, both gameplay-wise and politically, to mess with the whole Assassins versus Templars thing, it would also give us a level of technology that could lend itself well to gameplay a lot like in Assassin's Creed 3, which you and I both enjoyed.
Yeah. That'd be really good, actually. I'd play that game. Let me get a... Well, never mind. I was about to say, then we get Oki Soji, but I was like, you know, that's an only Fate thing, so... Doesn't,
An Assassin's Creed that time period would be pretty interesting too, though.
Wait, what?
An Assassin's Creed game set during the time period when the Shinsengumi were active would also be an interesting possibility.
Yeah. I'd play that.
Politically, that might, like, in terms of the politics of the time and how they could correlate with the game, that actually might be the more interesting possibility.
Was that not around the... Okay, this is me showing my not knowledge of Japanese history. Was that not around the same time as the Oda Nobunaga thing, though?
Give me just a moment.
Okay. Bye, Dom. I don't know
The
what that was
Shinsengumi
about.
were active for 6 years, from 1863 to 1869.
Only 6 years. That's surprising. I would have thought that it would have been around longer.
Oda Nobunaga lived from 1534 to 1582. So there was just a bit of a gap between them.
Uh-huh.
Only around 300 years.
Wait, what was Shinsengumi? I'm sorry, I didn't pay attention to that number.
1800s.
Oh, freaking really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, they were functionally like a sort of police force when,
I
like
genuinely
during the
thought
time
they
when
were
Japan
older.
was undergoing a large, its biggest phase of modernization.
Man, I really thought Nobunaga was like well after that, or around the same time.
No. Like, Nobunaga basically unified Japan before it was, like, he was basically the end of Japan's warring states era, like the end of daimyo and such. Of
Got
there
it.
being a whole bunch of them ruling over the country.
Like the whole
And then the
samurai thing.
Shinsengumi were... Yeah.
Or not samurai,
They-
Shogun? Shogun
Yeah.
era?
And then the Shinsengumi were well after that. Like, well after the country had been unified for a while, and they were active during the time when the country was really becoming a modern country, basically.
Was that before or after they closed off for 200 years? Or during?
I'm thinking Nobunaga was alive about when they were opening back up from that.
Well, no, didn't they
Like,
close
that's
them
why
so-
he had access to, like, matchlock rifles that he outfitted his troops with.
I thought the Japan shut itself off from like mid-1600s to mid-1800s. Am I thinking of China?
Okay,
Maybe
no,
it was
you're
China.
right, yeah. Japan opening to the West in 1854, which required it to open its shores for trade or face military conflict.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Like, I think it was like the U.S. sent warships over there and was like, "Hey, start trading, or we'll blow you up."
Pretty much,
Which
yeah.
is- It's such an American thing to do.
So apparently, many of the members, let's see.
We just took Japan's lunch money. That's all we did. Just extorted them. Like they were all, well, I wouldn't say fine, but they were like rather content over there for 200 years, and we're like, you know who's not paying us right now? The Japanese. Let's fix that. Capitalism.
So apparently many of the members of the Shinsengumi were previously members of an organization called the Roshigumi, including Okita and Hijikata Toshizo and the other one of the other major members were part of a previous organization before the Shinsengumi, which was originally started about the time Japan opened trade with the West. So yeah, that would be about the time period, which would definitely make for an interesting Assassin's Creed game.
when the Americans show up again.
I mean, if you think about it this way, it could easily be like to a degree the premise of it as an Assassin's Creed game could be neither Assassins nor Templars were significantly active in Japan before, and
Ooh,
they were
yeah,
both
they both tried
active
to
and
gain
had
foothold.
both stagnated until that time. One was active and the other was not in Japan, and stuff kicked off because of the opening of trade. Any of those would make for interesting plots.
I think it'd be interesting to see, like, you know, it's clean ground, like untouched grounds. So each side has to try and establish their own orders there. Maybe
Yeah.
follow one of the sides, or maybe you play as
Snowy Mountain
one
Pass.
of the. Oh, dude, that'd be great. You play as like one of the Japanese people on the island, and you have to like the game is you make the choice of whether to join the Templars or the Assassins.
That would be interesting. I will say, like, the idea of it's untouched ground, and admittedly this is just an Easter egg, who knows if it actually means anything, but there is the Assassin Samurai armor in Rainbow Six.
Yeah, that's true.
But again, you could just pass that
It could
off
just be a
as,
reference,
oh, that's
though.
an Easter egg that we never intended to mean anything.
Yeah.
Which is why I mentioned the possibility of maybe both organizations existed in Japan but had stagnated over time and were no longer significantly active.
Oh yeah, maybe because they were cut off from the rest of the world for 200 years.
Yeah, and then conflict just kind of kicked off again when both organizations had an influx of new members.
Have it started out where it's like the two organizations were dead, so for all intents and purposes the war was over in Japan, so they were maybe like somewhat allied, or they had like a ceasefire or something.
Yeah.
But then like
Kind
the
of like
world
in
opens up
Unity.
again. Yeah, the world opens up again, and then they're like, well, I guess we better get things started, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, this make for a great game. Freaking shut up, whoever
Yeah.
it is. Oh, Japan would make for a great Assassin's Creed game. I'm lame.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I feel like in the same wherever that I heard the person say that, I feel like it was also I think it was a video. I think the only reason that the video even mentioned that is that the person had gone back on that.
No, I know, it's I'm not gonna go that way.
Oh, I wasn't alive when you got to the staircase, so we couldn't see what happens when you drop it on me.
Yeah. Okay, that's a lot of people. Please fire, please no.
Ow!
Man, I'm upset because I want this Assassin's Creed game now. I wonder if Dom messaged me about joining the party for no reason.
Do what?
I know he didn't. I said I was waiting for Dom to message me about why he just joined the party for no reason, but...
I love how this guy ran up to you with his spear raised to start attacking, and then you backstabbed his buddy and was like, and he was just like, oh, I guess I won't do anything here. Okay.
Oh, gotta wait my turn. I'm getting a lot of S's back from these fights. Like, I really appreciate that. Might have made a wrong turn down here somewhere. Yeah, we did. Okay, guy.
But yeah, they'd honestly have, with the whole stagnation of the two organizations, they'd honestly have a lot of interesting possibilities with the two having stagnated and then the actual still functioning versions of them appearing. Because they have the option of, oh, maybe there's some current organization in Japan that has members of both stagnated organizations that now
like the
are in
government?
conflict with another. Maybe such an organization becomes a third faction of a sort.
Like imagine
Kind of.
if the government is now run by a weird combination of both factions,
Yeah.
and then they show back up and it's like, ooh, do we want to disassemble this whole government because we don't like each other again?
But yeah, like imagine that situation exactly. But they decide to, like in the long run, they decide to just form their own faction separate from Assassins and Templars as their solution. And maybe have that as the player faction, just to change
cool.
things up a little.
You guys not stab me with your big pokey sticks, thanks. I didn't even know I could parry that. I kind of did that by accident. I meant to do the sweep, but you know.
But I'm sure none of that will happen.
No, it won't. I highly doubt Assassin's Creed Japan will happen. I mean, they're doing literally, unless they're doing literally everything else except for that, saving that for last for some reason. But
Honestly, I doubt an actual Assassin's Creed game will ever happen again. Like with the whole, like political Assassins versus Templars aspect.
You mean the whole thing in Greece wasn't great because it wasn't actually Assassin's Creed?
I mean, honestly, I don't like the gameplay of that game at all. The story of it, though, is really interesting to me.
Sure, it wasn't bad.
Like, the most interesting part of that game was, to me, was the whole thing with investigating and unmasking the cultists.
Yeah, that was a way cooler part of the game than the actual Assassins v Templars thing. But again, just make it Greek Mythology Simulator. You don't have to make an Assassin's Creed game. I feel it's almost like Ubisoft has this notion that someone's holding a gun to their head, going like, okay, make more Assassin's Creed games. You have to do it. It's like, oh no, we have to do this. No, you don't. No one's making you do this. You can stop anytime you want. Just do something else.
I think what it is they understand that recognizable IPs sell better than new IPs, which is the same reason they made Rainbow Six into a competitive-only hero shooter. Instead of what it's always been.
Right, but I'm okay. I think I'm more okay with Rainbow Six because they've only made one Rainbow Six. There hasn't been like Rainbow Six, Rainbow 7, Rainbow 8, Rainbow 9, and like each one is progressively more and more stupid. And like breaking the mold away from whatever the original one was until it's basically
but
not
they've
it
already
anymore.
Completely taken it away from what the original was, is my point.
They have, but it's not like... It's not a continuation of the series. You know, there's not like... Okay, sure, there's Team Rainbow. That's kind of like the one thread that's holding it all together. The Rainbow Six universe, I guess. Or Tom Clancy universe, however you want to say it.
I don't know. My point isn't so much that it is that big of an issue, so much as it is another example of a game that should have been a completely new IP that was instead just a complete alteration of an existing.
Uh-oh.
Do you get what I mean? In the same way as Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey have been for the Assassin's Creed series.
Yeah.
Try to roll by and go after the
Did they kill me? They just killed me, didn't it? Yep, they killed me. Okay.
Oh.
Yep, I got shoved off. He killed me.
Well, I tried to be helpful. Too little, too late, I guess.
I think this is the problem. Now I just want to go back and play like Assassin's Creed 3.
Have I mentioned that I've actually been on and off playing through 2 again?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I got the Ezio Trilogy Xbox One version. Like the 3-in-1 thing.
That was on Game Pass, wasn't it?
I don't know.
A stupid long time ago.
I know all 3 games have been on the free games with gold at various times.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. They were on individually, but...
But yeah, I have... The intention was to play through, at the very least, 2 and Brotherhood. And then probably go and play through... Because isn't there a remastered version of 3?
Yeah, there is.
I'm pretty sure I have that. So the intention was to just play through those. Honestly, though, going back to the concepts for Assassin's Creed Japan, I do think, in terms of the typical Assassin's Creed formula, I do think Nobunaga's unification of Japan would probably be a more likely choice, just because it has some more well-known historical events to pull from.
The Shinsengumi, yeah. I mean, in the long run, probably. I mean, I'd take either, you know? Like, I wouldn't complain either way.
What
I
was-
think the Shinsengumi premise is better, but... What?
He damaged me by standing up straighter.
Bask in the glory of my good posture.
Like, I was walking up behind him to try to get a backstab, and he, like, straightened his back, and I took damage. I'm dead. I'm not dead. There was ground here.
Oh, well, you want to take care of that? I don't know why I did that. I just walked up that hill and then fell down it just to take damage. That was just a dumb thing. That served no purpose other than to damage myself. Oh, follow armor. That's a semi-rare drop. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Almost got hit with that arrow.
Oh.
Hey, look at the bell that was supposed to call us here. No, it's the wolves. And then the wolves. No.
Fell off.
Ah, all your friends are dead. Okay, I missed. Oh, maybe they're not all dead. Maybe there's a few left. I don't know why this was just staring at me, but okay. Alright, let me get my souls back. Oh! Oh, please
Arrow.
don't. Okay, phew! That invisible wall just saved my life.
I'm gonna try to get past the one you're fighting.
Oh!
Die.
How did that not count?
Ow. That hurts. Don't do that to me. Oh, that's gonna hit me. Ow.
Are you dead? Are you fine?
No, I got him.
Okay, cool. Ah, yes, destruction. Why? Stop. Cease, please. Cool. Shortcut acquired.
Awesome.
Now, by some magical happenstance, we do die again, or I do die again. We don't have to go all the way around. We just come through here. Now, are you ready for the second grossest part of this game? At least in my opinion, the second grossest part of this game. For these flies.
These are the same kind of flies I fought on that thing I was talking about earlier, when I went the wrong way intentionally.
Yeah, it's just this is their nest and I hate it.
So if this is the second grossest, what's the first?
The first is in the next DLC.
Oh.
I am not a fan. Alright, isn't there a, yep, here it is. Also, it makes like squishy noises when you walk through here, and I hate that. The flies do bleed, by the way. So if they spit on you, then that's a permanent bleed, or not a permanent, but a guaranteed bleed proc.
Fun.
Oh, they drop human pine resin. That's so weird. Oh no.
You got?
I got grappled. Oh no. And I don't have fire. Because my flaming hand somehow doesn't count as fire. And I got grappled again. Okay.
I did too. Well, I'm gonna bleed.
Stop.
I'm probably going to die soon because I'm out of Estus, bleeding, and losing health for no apparent reason as well.
You get poisoned?
I guess.
Can the bleeding stop? My 6th bleed. How long does this last? This is literally going to kill me, isn't it? Okay, finally, it's done. Holy cow. Nope. Nope. Get out of here. Go away.
Well, I guess it's time for me to go level up.
Hey, Wilhelm stuff is down here. I forgot. Oh my god, he made me bleed again. At least I may have moss clump. Yep, okay. Phew. Yeah, probably what we'll do, because after we do what we need to do here in this basement, the boss is next. So what I would say is I'm finishing up on mine real quick. We finish it up on yours, and then maybe we call it there, and then we just come back next weekend, do the 2 bosses, and then do the next DLC.
Alright.
Ashen One.
The slow head turn as the nun realizes, oh no, they didn't. Just looks over and he's like, God, now I have to kill them.
Ashen One.
A massive inconvenience. My question is, how did she know that it was specifically us that opened that door? Could have been anybody, you know. Granted, this place was closed off for 1,000 years, and the day that we show up, everything starts happening. So you know, I'm not gonna say one way or the other, but still. I didn't say I had a good argument. I just said I had an argument.
Fair enough.
Crap, I can't remember how to get back up there. I know a shortcut opens up. I think I have to go across the bridge? Yeah. Am I wrong? Is there no shortcut down here? Oh come on, it hasn't been that long since I played this game. No, let's just go back down there. Crap. Oh. Is it? Doorway?
What
Doorway.
the heck?
What?
I'm resting at a bonfire and I suddenly heard the sound of gaining souls.
What bonfire are you at? Are you at the one that we're going
Snowy
to?
Mountain Pass.
One of the followers just killed themselves. They couldn't take it anymore. I don't want to die for somebody else's amusement. Commit suicide.
What is this?
What?
I just realized I had a text drafted to you with with something from Pinterest, but I'm not sure what it was.
Oh boy, that's a
I'm
risk.
about to
Send it.
find out.
No.
Okay, it's the same thing I sent you earlier. It was only drafted
Oh,
because
it's-
I realized I had already sent it,
Okay.
and I guess just went back and it didn't erase like I thought it would.
This is my left and right-handed AR. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, 511, 448 or whatever. I'll take that. At any day. Alright, Snowy Mountain Pass, let's do this. Good, I should finish forming out the Apocrypha event.
Probably.
Huh.
Huh?
Huh.
Huh?
So Dark Souls 3
Oh.
just crashed.
I see.
That's cool.
Huh.
Did it, do that to you too?
The game crash? No,
Yeah.
I just saw on your live stream.
Yeah, just saw the Xbox menu.
Yeah.
You know, the game always warns against, like, leaving the game without, like, saving, or quitting the game without saving, like, just closing it out or whatever. I don't know if I've ever had a single issue with doing that, though.
I think it only recommends that because when you actually select the quit in the menu is one of the times when it actually saves your game progress. But it does it so many other times that it doesn't actually end up mattering.
Yeah, because I've never noticed,
Because it saves
like,
it every time you rest, it saves it at completely random times.
Yeah, I mean, I've never intentionally just quit out of the game, like I normally do, like, you know, save and quit or whatever, but just whenever it does crash, like just now, you know, it gives me that message of, I used to always think, like, oh no, I wonder what did it delete this time, or what progress did it not save, but then I come back and it's like, oh, I'm just exactly where I was.
You know what's kind of
Literally
funny,
nothing changed.
considering how much generally less punishing of a game it is? I've had problems when that happened in Code Vein, but not in Dark Souls.
I guess maybe it's like that because they realized Dark Souls is punishing enough without it just randomly deleting your save data.
I guess.
They're like,
But,
alright,
like, remember
we don't hate them that
back
much.
back when it first released, Code Vein had a lot of random crashes, and it only saved when you quit or rested. It didn't have a bunch of random saves like Dark Souls does.
Yeah. So it's a meme, right? It's a headline. More than 20 sealed coffins discovered near Luxor, Egypt. And then the comment immediately under that, listen, 2020 has already been bad enough without the mummy army rising from the dead.
I can't remember if this was on an RT podcast episode or an off-topic episode.
I think it was RT Podcast, so you might remember this. Gavin mentioned having said something or another about having, like, he remembered, or someone pointed out to
It was RT
on
Podcast.
Twitter,
thing,
maybe,
yeah.
that he had
That
said
he
something
wished
about how he wanted
2019
2020 to be the year
to
of
stay
nothing.
home.
Of, like,
Where he
doing
just wants to
nothing and
stay home.
yeah.
It's like, there you go. You got it. You got it not just for you, but for the rest of the planet as well. Yeah, I remember he just the achievement hunter curse is now spreading.
What? Okay, I got a spear. Like, I got hit by a spear. Speaking of spears, I have not gotten a single spear from these guys. Like, out of all the ones that we've killed in my, like on my end of things, none of them have dropped a spear.
I think the spears are guaranteed
was that-
from somewhere.
I'm guessing it's guaranteed from that hill back where the big wolf was. 'Cause that's where you
Probably-
picked it up.
Oh no, never mind. I have the follower. Oh yeah. So okay, remember that when we went up to the wolf path and we hooked a right,
Yeah,
followed down
we
the
went
wall
to
and
the
went all the
right.
way up to the living trees?
Yeah.
It's at the top of that hill. Yeah, it's not even. They don't drop it. It's just like a world drop. I think their torch they drop.
Do what?
Oh no, it's their armor. Their armor is on their drop list, but not their weapons. Their weapons you just find in the world. I have a spear sticking straight through my head. Well, I did. Now it's gone. Crap, where should we turn? Oh, we go this way. Why? I was in the middle of applying a buff and the guy's like, spear. I low-key wish I did just a Pyromancer build.
What?
I said I kind of wish I did a Pyromancer build. Let's run through. It's a little bit more interesting.
Or did?
Did. Like full Pyromancer build, like dark Pyromancies and everything. The whole shebang.
Oh well.
A little more interesting than just katana with fire. Although to be fair, if I did do the full Pyromancer build, I would only be that much more useless against Midir, the great fire-breathing, fire-immune dragon. Okay, where is this hill? Where's the entrance to this hill? Oh, it's over here. I don't care about the fire-breathing guy unless you want to go back for him for some reason.
Nah. Do we want to go with the same strategy when we're going up the hill? I'll try to go around and fight the guy with the bow,
Yeah.
so he doesn't keep shooting at you.
I don't have more Estus, so, you know, I die. I mean, if I die, I'll just run back over here. I can use the shortcut and throw myself somewhere back here. Ha! That's right! You've been bamboozled. Shut up. Wow, you did not care. You're still not caring.
Oh boy. Thank heavens that didn't do much damage.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Ow. Oh, ow. This
I'll
is
try and
bad.
help you.
Oh. I dodged one and rolled right into the other. I'm dead.
Well, I tried.
Yeah. I started off pretty well, and then he pulled out an attack I hadn't seen before.
Alright, steps back down. Ow. Why? Hit me right in the spine. Alright, calm down. It's going to kill me, isn't it? Nope! Somehow it didn't. I don't know how that just happened, but okay. Hey, stop. Spear technically left his hand right before I hit him, so sure, I guess it hit me in the head, but, you know, game, you can still die. That howl. Oh, I heard it. Here he is.
So on my screen, you were swinging your weapon at air, and then suddenly a dead knight teleported to you.
As it should be. Okay, then. What are you doing? Oh, are they still alive for you?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. Ooh, somebody's like, I can't tell if it's you or me.
I just saw spurts of blood emerge from air.
I'm just saying, the other wolf that we just killed, not the one I fell on top of, but the other one took like 1,200 damage before it died, and I know they don't have that much health. Like, that's a lie. Oh, right, no, we don't want to go that way. That's the rages a lot.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't care? Okay. Well, I'm dead. You know, I would just run past.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Run past, kick down all the trees for the truck, and then just
Oh, the tree deals damage. Nice.
Did it kill you?
No, it knocked me down. But it didn't quite kill me. Oh, that's not the weapon I thought it was. All right. And this is a shortcut to where?
It should eventually lead its way back down to the other bonfire.
Ah, this elevator?
Yes?
You sound really confident there.
That sounds correct. So I'm gonna say yes.
Ah, right.
Yes. I'm just gonna put myself down in that room.
Alrighty. I did. Yeah.
Hey, you did summon me. Cool. It didn't give me that message. My summon sign just winked out of existence. I'm like, I'm being invaded again.
I just gained souls randomly again.
Tree. I hate these trees too, because it implies that whatever that is, the rot, blood rot, whatever it is, ate these trees, and that's just weird. Dude, imagine if you stepped outside and there was a human-sized fly on the ground. Like, that only happens in, like, fantasy stuff, or maybe Australia, but still. Oh, you just teleported. I love this guy regenerating all of his health.
Do what?
Yeah. This guy who's just like, I'm gonna regen all my health and there's nothing you can do about it. A new language born through Dark Souls memes. And there's the bleed again.
Ah,
Do you have any of
There's
the
the
red
grab.
moss clumps? Because that cures the bleed too.
I have one.
Oh. Maybe wait until you run out of Estus then. Well, you tried. I saw that. Oh! And I got hit anyway. That's cool.
Joking right now. What? Okay.
Really? Really? Come on.
Hmm?
What was that hitbox? Well, I'm gonna bleed to death. Have fun. If you go to that lever in the middle of the room, that'll pull the chain to, you know, unleash the wall or whatever.
Middle?
You see where the big pillar is? That's covered in like all the blood eggs or whatever. It's like next to that.
No.
What?
Here we go.
And then just go back up the stairway that we came, cross the bridge up on the second floor, and then on
Back
the
to the
right hand.
bonfire. Or... Oh.
Well, no, there'll be a little path that takes you back up to the church.
Okay.
So here, let me just, first let me go back to Firelink so I don't get invaded while I'm just standing here.
As ashes will be, ever seeking fire.
And I'm actually gonna go ahead and end the stream right there.
How dare you? That's not where I want to be. Okay, it is. I'm just blind.
Well, while he looks for that, if anyone is still watching, give me a follow. It'd be great. Or follow me on Twitter, I think. I might start doing stuff there eventually. I don't know, I've been kind of tempted to, like, start throwing up live stream links there, but I don't know if that actually matters to any. 'Cause I don't think anyone follows me. you know. Eventually, I might do something with it.
All right, so the shortcut to the church is it like across the little wooden bridge? Yeah, okay.
Across the little wooden bridge, and then it should be on your right. You'll see a doorway on your right somewhere. Or left, sorry, not right. And then it should have a spiral staircase leading up.
Yep.
There you go.
Awesome.
Alright, go ahead and end that right there.
Look, a bonfire. Oh, and